Okay, guys, so you can see our entry at this point here. This was our entry here, right here, and under the indicator window one, I saw price at the level 10, level 5. Okay, you can see our RSI at level 10, in between level 10 and level 5, and the same thing with the Ichimoku was at the level 10 as well. So I I knew price would be spiking at that very point. Okay, so that's why I opened this position on B1000. You can see the spike that just happened there, right there. So we made some profits with 0.4 lot size. We made some good profits. We opened about 3 positions right there. So this is the strategy I want to um show you guys right now, and also the settings. And there's so many things I've done, like I've implemented some stuff here so as to enhance this strategy for better experience. Okay, so you guys will get good results from trading with this strategy. Okay, so okay guys, if you want to know how we catch spikes like pro here using this strategy, just go ahead and subscribe to this channel, um like this very video, and join our free Telegram channel. Don't forget to drop some good comments on the comment section. Okay, so yeah, we have so many things we are working on. Okay, so that would be the main reason you should subscribe to this channel, because we'll be doing some new stuff like free training, sorry, free mentorship on boom and crash, and not just boom and crash, on other assets on Deriv. Okay, so that's the plan. Okay, on the 1st of May 2023 we'll be dropping, sorry, on the 1st of May 2023 we start free classes on boom and crash and other assets on Deriv. Okay, this is not a joke. For you to benefit from this classes that is coming, okay, you need to join our free Telegram channel. So check the description of this video to join our free Telegram channel. Okay, so on the 1st of May I'll drop a link for us to join a particular platform and start learning how to trade the financial market as a pro. I will be there like a pro. I will be there to mentor you guys, to show you guys how to catch spikes, how to scalp, and how to trade other assets on Deriv. Okay, so let me go ahead and close this, then I'll be right back. I don't want this video to be long. I want it to be very short but very informative. So like I said, um free classes coming up on the 1st of May, sorry, on the 1st of May. So for you to benefit, you need to join our free Telegram channel. Okay, yeah, I'll share a link for you guys to join the academy platform for the free classes. Okay, so for you to benefit, you need to like this video, subscribe to this channel, drop some good comments, then join our free Telegram channel. From there, you chat me up, and apart from just chatting me up, I'll also drop a link before the first on or before 1st of May for everyone to join for free classes. Okay, so that's the process. The idea here is to make sure that every one of us here we grow together equally, we make money here, because we've lost so much money on this space. Trust me, we've lost so much money. Deriv and other brokers, they've taken so much money from us. So the idea here, where I want to organize the free classes, and it will be happening like that sometimes, once in a while. Okay, for me to start these free classes, because I want every one of us to win. Everyone here, everyone that loves my videos, that loves my whatever I'm doing, my services, for them to benefit and grow equally. Okay, so yeah, join the free Telegram channel for that. So this strategy, I dropped this strategy like twice now, but there's something I want to show you guys, which is very important. See, catching of spikes is very simple. To catch spikes is very simple. Catching spikes on boom and crash is pretty simple. Okay, and it's also difficult for some people. It's easy because some people can actually um some people knows price action. Okay, so for you to trade boom and crash successfully, it's not just about adding these indicators on your chart and start making money and start catching spikes or scalp. No, you must have a little bit of price action knowledge. Okay, so what I'm about to do now is to show you guys the few things you need to understand, the few things you need to consider when trading boom and crash. Okay, yeah, the few things you need to consider when trading boom and crash. Boom and crash to me is like every other asset on Deriv, like the VIX 75, VIX 100 that we trade every day. Boom and crash is nothing like any other, like it's not if it's unique. The only difference there is when you come to 5 minutes or 1 minute time frame like this, that's when it seems it's not the same thing. Okay, but it's equally the same thing, because if you can do your price action, if you understand your price action very well and you run your analysis on the higher time frame, if you come down here, you make the profit. Okay, so whether you're a scalper or you catch spikes, this strategy is for you. What I'm about to explain here will help every one of us here. Okay, so first of all, you need to stay here till the end of this video. Now, first of all, you need to understand your support and resistance. I love saying this: support and resistance is very important. That is price action. You must know your support and resistance. Now, if you check on my charts here, let me bring this down. If you see on my charts here, this is 30 minutes time frame. We have support and resistance here. We have the zones, these lines you're seeing here, this line here, that red line, that's zones. I place those zones there so that I know when price is likely going to spike or reverse, or I can go in for scalp to scalp, okay, or catch spikes, okay, on the lower time frame. So on the 30 minutes time frame, first of all, move to the 30 minutes time frame and identify those zones on my chart, those key levels on my chart. Now, if you look closely, you realize the price spike at this level where we have this line. Okay, we have this red line. There was a spike crash. Sorry, B1000 spiked at this very level here. Then you go back to this side here. You can see the spike here. So let's back test this to see if it works. So now you can see here price spike at this level, and there was another reversal around this level. Wherever you see the line, the same thing here, price was coming from down to this level here, and it could not break this level, was going down. So someone that scalped B1000, if you were scalping B1000 at this level, you'll be making profits, right? Yeah. Then if you go back here, you can see the spike here at this very point. Okay, so at this point, I can bring another horizontal line and place here, because this is a zone. This is a zone. This is a zone because you can see the spike here, the reversal here, and another reversal around this level here. Okay, so if we keep back testing this, you can see the same thing here. It will let you understand that whenever price gets to that level, most times it reacts the same thing around this level here. So if you're buying, if you catch a spike around these zones, around those zones, it will respond. Okay, it will respect your analysis as well as your strategy. Okay, your indicator strategy. So the same thing here. So the same thing everywhere. Okay, so first of all, you need to know how to identify your support and resistance on the higher time frame, like the 30 minutes time frame, like what I'm doing now. Okay, so your support and resistance will be where you see price reversing repeatedly. Those zones, those level, like this place now, you can see price reverse one time here, reverse the other time here. So those are the zones. Okay, like level like this, levels like this. We have something like this, and this one here. So those are your zones because price reversed it several times. Okay, then if you go back here, you can see here again, there was a reversal around this level here, this level here. Okay, so those are your zones. Those are your zones. The same thing here. We have price reversal at this point here. Sorry, this point here, this point here, and even here. So those levels, once you see those levels, if you can identify those levels on your 30 minutes time frame or 1 hour time frame, okay, then what you need to do next is bring your line, tap on your screen, bring the horizontal line and identify that level. Okay, then you see that when price gets to that level in future, it will react around that level. It will spike or reverse around that level, those levels, because they are the key levels on your charts. Now, when you if you can wait patiently for price to get to that level on the 1 minute time frame where you have your indicator, like for example, let me bring this up here. Let me bring the indicator up here. So let's move down to 1 minute time frame. So this is our 1 minute here. You can see what happened around this level. You can see price spike twice at that level. The first one here and the second one here. Do you understand? Now look at this one here. This one did not spike. Price did not get to the oversold level on the indicator window one, where we have the RSI. Price did not get to this level. It spiked around this level. Why? Because it has gotten to this level that was mapped out on the higher time frame. That was this zone that was placed on the higher time frame. That's why it spiked at that point. The same thing here. The same thing with this one here. Price did not get to this point, but it spiked. So now, when you place those lines, those horizontal lines around this level, you must wait for price to get to those levels, and also it must correspond with your what you have here, the indicator window one. Okay, your RSI must get to the oversold level, which is the level 10 and 5, and for crash, you should get to the level 95 and 90 for you to sell crash. Okay, so this strategy is mainly for catching of spikes. It's mainly of catching of spikes on 1 minute time frame. Catch spikes on 1 minute time frame. You use zoom level 3. This is first. This is first zoom level. This is 2. This is the third one. So the third zoom level is what you're using for to catch spikes. Do you understand? Catch spike with this strategy, right? Then you must always move down to 30 minutes time frame to check your your zones, to identify those zones before you you open a position. Okay, move to 30 minutes time frame. Like this is our 30 minutes time frame here. You can see price reversing around those levels. Same thing here. You can see this reversal around those levels here, like what we have here, what we have here. Several times price has been reversing around those levels. Price has been reversing around those levels. So those are the key levels on your chart. Okay, whenever price get to those levels on the lower time frame, they will spike, they will react around those levels. So now if we get to your indicator on the 1 minute time frame, you'll be looking to buy. You'll be looking to buy. Do you understand? So now you'll be looking to buy. So this is it. This is the red line. This is the red line I just placed. You can see what happened. Price spike at this level, and it was very close to our oversold level for P1000. It was very close to our oversold level. Okay, so it spiked at this point, and after spiking, it spiked like twice. Okay, then you see another one here. It spiked, deep spike at this point to the upside. Then another one here, spike at this point again, and the same thing under the indicator window one, spike at this point too. So that makes it a very strong level and very reliable. Whenever price get to those levels on your chart, it will spike and give you good profits. Do you understand? So you must do that. You must know how to identify those zones on your chart first before you start catching spikes. No matter how strong or reliable the strategy is, if you don't combine with this, it will never pay off. So you can see this one again at the oversold level at the level 5, and we have price at this zone here, and it spiked. Okay, yeah. Then also when catching spikes, you need to take note of this. When you see a very long trend like this one here, and you start seeing short spikes, these tiny spikes here, these baby spikes, I call them baby spikes. Start seeing these baby spikes here along the line as it's dropping. Okay, start seeing these short spikes. Don't catch spikes at all. Stay away from catching spikes because it will never spike. It might go an hour without spiking. Once you start seeing these short spikes like this, just know that it's not ready to spike. Now these spikes, now what these spikes you're seeing here tells you that I didn't mean it was not a downtrend, that we'll be having very long spikes, deep spikes. Do you understand? That's why we're having these short spikes. Since it's a strong downtrend, that's we start seeing this long short spikes because the pressure is really going down. Okay, so it's very important. If we backtest again, you see the same thing. So this is something I've been doing and I know them very well. I know them very well. Okay, if you backtest them, okay, you can see here we have short spike. When we have start having a short spike, it's hard for us to see a long spike. Okay, once you start having short spikes like that, it's risky. Just stay away from it because it will take a while before it spikes. Okay, short spikes. So, and another thing is you need to stay on the higher time frame before trading. You need to bring in, first of all, before you start placing those indicators, the first indicator you need to bring in. Right now, I want to show you guys how to add those indicators, right? So the first indicator you need to bring in will be your MA. Bring your MA, sorry, bring your MA on the indicator, sorry, on the main chart. You need to bring your MA, right? Now, this MA now tells you, because if I want to start teaching you guys how to identify the market trend, the market direction, it will be hard and this video will be very, very long. So if you want to know how to do that without the help of this MA, you need to chat me up or join our academy, okay, for you to know the market direction, the trend of the market, okay. All our students are aware, they know this very well, okay. So yeah, the first thing will be, if you don't know how to identify it with just looking at the chart and know if it's a downtrend or uptrend, the first thing you need to do, the only thing that can help you will be this MA, which is the MA 100. MA 100 will help you identify the trend of the market. You can see the period is 100, shift is 0, method is exponential, apply to close. Then the styles here, we have 3 pixels, okay, and the color is red. You can choose any color at all. There are no other levels, right? You click on done. So that's the indicator you have here, this one here. Now the work of this indicator is to tell you the market, the trend of the market. Now you can see what happened when we have, for boom, if you're catching spikes, if it's an uptrend, if we are having uptrend, we have an uptrend like it is now, you see the indicator will be below the current price. You see the indicator below the current price. Okay, you have the indicator below the current price is pushing to the upside like this, then you have the indicator below the current price. Okay, then whenever you see price crosses the indicator like this MA like this, you can see what is happening now. We start having strong downtrend. We start having strong downtrends. Price start going down, going down, going down. It's go down for a very long time because this is a downtrend. So you need to stay on the 30 minutes time frame when you add this indicator to know the market trend. Okay, so if it is an uptrend, you have the indicator below the current price, below these candlesticks, right? But if it is a downtrend like it is here, you can see we have more of red candlesticks. If it's a downtrend like this, we start having the indicator above the current price keep going. So at this point, if you are a scalper, if you scalp the market, you should be looking at scalping B1000 when you have the indicator above and you see more of red candles. You'll be looking for entries. Whenever price goes up to the overbought level, you sell, you scalp down, you scalp down. With this, you can even hold more than 10 candles because it has shown that you are aware that the price is actually going down with the help of this MA, right? So those are the things you need to consider before you trade. Then after doing this, when you observe that the MA is above the current price like what we have here, the MA is above the current price like what we have here, we know that price will be going down. So catching of spikes is the problem at this very point because this is a strong downtrend now. So catching of spikes is a problem. So what you need to do is move down to 1 minute time frame and confirm. Okay, clearly on the 1 minute time frame, we have the MA above the current price. So to buy at this very point is a problem. You start seeing short spikes. You start seeing short spikes. See what happened at this point when price touched the MA. You see the massive spike. Another one, you see the massive spike, and immediately price broke this MA, went below the MA. You can see now the spike we have here, the spike we experience here is very, very short. Okay, so we start seeing short spikes and price keeps going down. Okay, so now you bring up your indicator here. So let me quickly show you guys the settings for this indicator. We have under the indicator window one, we have relative strength index, and we also have Ichimoku. The first thing we need to bring in, the first thing you need to add to the indicator window one will be relative strength index. The period is 14. Apply to close. The style is 4. You can choose any color. Then the levels here, we have level 95, we have 90, we have 10, and we have 5. You go back, make sure you screenshot them, and click on done. Then you click on Ichimoku, you add Ichimoku to that indicator window one. We have Tengen Sen is 6, Kuju Sen is 6, Single Span is 52. Then this level here, you must click here and fill that level, that place, that box there. Then you can see the colors here. You can choose the colors. Like this second Kuju Sen should be white because I'm using white background. But if you're using black, your MT5 background is black, then you need to use white. Sorry, you need to use black so that it won't be seen on the chart. Okay. The same thing with this last one, this Chuku span. You should choose the color, the same color with your background. Okay. That'll be all. Click on done. So those three indicators. Now you're waiting for price to get to this point. You're waiting for price to get to the oversold level, which is the level 10 and 5. Okay, so remember, once you see price at this level, oversold level, you have your Ichimoku. Ichimoku is this red one pointed down and touches this line. Once your Ichimoku touches this line and you have the RSI at this line, you are buying at that point. Then on the main chart, you must be sure that you have price at the key zone that you identified on the 30 minutes time frame, which is, you see this red line here. So those three things must correspond. They must align together to give you high good results, right? So those are the confluences where you have all these indicators, and you have this zone on your main chart. Those are the confluences, and with this you have high probability setup, and you'll be winning more of the time, most of the times. Okay, yeah. So that's how to trade B1000, or how to catch spikes on boom and crash. Then let's check crash 1000. Crash 1000. You can see the long spike, though it was not deep enough. You can see the spike at this overbought level at level 95, but level, and you can see the Ichimoku at this level as well. Okay, so yeah, that's why I see a spike at that point. So what you need to do now, let's check the higher time frame, like the 30 minutes time frame, why a spike at that point. Now you can see here on the 30 minutes time frame, we have the MA on the main chart above the current price. It's above these candlesticks, so that shows that this is a downtrend. This is a downtrend, and anybody would tell that this is a downtrend from seeing this. You can see prices going down. This is a downtrend. Okay, so if you are catching spikes now, you'll be making good profits because it's a downtrend. It's a downtrend. So what you need to do is just for you to stay on your chart, and make sure that you observe your indicators. Whenever it gets to that point, you sell. You see it has spiked again. Let's check 1 minute. Yeah, it has spiked again. You see what I'm telling you? That's because if you have the MA above the current price, that makes it a downtrend. So it will spiking. With this, you can catch more than one spike. So I'm not like every other person. That's why if you check my channel, I don't drop strategies every day, because I don't just go around giving strategies without having good reasons. Okay, so my strategies are top notch. You know that for sure. At least 90% winning ratio accuracy. So you can see what is happening. So whenever price gets to this point here, it crashes at that point, and you need to check on the 30 minutes that you're doing the right thing. Okay, you're doing the right thing. So we have here, this is a zone here. This is a zone. You have a zone at that point, and also have a zone at this point where it's just spiked down to. this point here. So at this very point now, selling, um still catching spikes on crash 1000 is not okay, because it has gotten to that level, this zone here, so it might not spike easily. So whether it spikes or not, all you need to do is just take your profits and walk out of the market. Do you understand? So you can see here we also have a zone here at this point here, sorry, here we also have a zone there, we have a zone here. Okay, so what you need to do now is to bring your horizontal line there. We have a zone here, you bring your horizontal line right there. Why is it a zone? Why do I call that place a zone? Because we have one touch here, we have two here, we have three here, we have four here. So that's a key level on our chart. Okay, this one's the same thing here, the same thing here, the same thing here, the same thing here. So whenever price get to those level, it will react. So those are the key levels on your chart. Now, once price gets to those lines, what you need to do is switch to the 1 minute time frame. When you get to your 1 minute time frame, you now wait for your indicator to say the same thing, that price has gotten to the overbought level for crash, then you sell at that point. Okay, you sell at that point. So that's how to make money with crash, trading crash. Okay, make money trading boom and crash. Okay, so let's back test on the 5 minutes time frame, sorry, on the 1 minute time frame. Let's back test on the 1 minute time frame. You can see here, see price at this point here where we have the zone, and the same thing at the overbought level. It spiked, there was a spike, massive spike, and around this level again, even if you saw at this level, it will still spike. The same thing here to spike. So wherever you see price at that point, it spikes. Same thing here, maybe you saw at this point and price pushed to this point after like 8 or 10 candles, it spikes. You're still in good profits, right? You're still in good profits, guys. So if you backtest this crash 1000, you have the same result. Keep seeing the same result. So that's it. Now remember, I told you whenever you see short spikes like this, you stay away. You can see the short spike here that happened. After the short spike, price keeps going up, but still going up, but still going up. After the short spikes, those short spikes. So whenever you start seeing short spikes on crash or boom, just know that it's not ready to spike. Stay away. That means it's an uptrend for crash or downtrend for boom. So you stay away from catching spikes. Okay, so this is very simple. Remember, on the 1 minute time frame, you must always have the two indicators. Sorry, you must have the three confluences. You have the your your RSI should be at the level 1995. Okay, then the Chimoku should be very close to the 90 level, or touches the 90 level, while you have the horizontal line at this very point or somewhere close to that level. Then it tells you price gonna drop at that point. You see what happened after the drop? We have one, two, and almost three spikes. Okay, so that's the beauty. That's it, guys. This strategy gives over 90% win rate. Trust me, this is not a lie. All right, if you backtest, you see the same thing. So guys, just make sure you practice this on your demo first, and make sure that you perfect this strategy before you go real with this strategy. Okay, and don't forget to join our Telegram channel for the free classes. Okay, that is coming up on the 1st of May. Thanks, guys. That'll be all for now. Bye bye.